All right, next video, we're gonna kill like 3 birds in 1 stone. We're gonna work on how to hold the leash. So if you look closer, you wanna try to hold the leash like this. It's not all in the way, not just like hanging down like that, but so that way you have the slack held like that. I kind of hold my thumb in here. This is more of a dog, this is more like a retriever leash. It has a clasp, not really a big fan of it. It's nice if you're doing a lot of waterfowl stuff because you can just clip it around you. Because you notice I don't really do a whole lot of leash stuff with Nancy, but a lot of dog training requires different leashes, and I have all kind of leashes. This here's a 5-footer, I have a 6-footer, 3-footer, 4-footer, 15-footer, 20-footer, 30-footer. You get the point. I have like all the different leashes you can think of, and you don't need all those to do basic obedience and even intermediate into advanced. Just this 5-footer. So, and a tug, really good tool if your dog is motivated for it. Always remember, find what your dog is motivated for. Nancy's motivated for a tug, so she likes this. You can buy these Elite Canine, Ray Allen, Canine Dynamics, Trident Canine, all kind of canine companies sell these. So something to keep in mind if your dog's motivated for this. Awesome tool because it has handles and stuff, especially for a Belgian Malinois. Perfect. So, like I said, we're going to work on a couple different things here. Like the sit's usually easy. The dog doesn't know what that means. So basically, you're using a physical motion and then naming it. That's how you're getting the command and the behavior from the dog. So if I walk towards Nancy with this motivated toy to reinforce her, she's going to naturally do that. I'll just say good. That's why markers are so important, is because she did the task, good, and then to reward her, remember, yes, good girl, out. And I'll teach you how to do the out too, but for now, this is just so you can see how to reinforce it. And like I said, she's standing here, so I do the sit and pretend like this is a new dog, she doesn't know the command. I'm just gonna move towards her, yes. As soon as she performs the task, fly, yes, out. Good girl, good. See, same thing, yes. As soon as her ass hit the ground, and then I'll start naming it once she does the task. So on the next one, so pretend like she's done like 3 sets of 10 different repetitions. Out. Good girl. So now she's to the point where she does the task pretty fast. So I'll move towards her. Sit. Yes, good girls. And I'll start calling that. I'll make that movement, and eventually classical conditioning, look that up if you don't know what that means. Psychology term, but it's pretty much pairing the natural and unnatural stimuli. So out, and then same thing for the down. This one here can be tricky because dogs are stubborn and they tend to not down. Sometimes I'll just put their front paws in the ground. So if you get lucky enough and your dog will down, you can just hold this all the way down to the ground. Nancy. Yes, good girl. Out. And that's how you do that. There's a couple other different ways I'll show you the down. We'll do a separate video for that, especially with dogs that struggle with the down and they don't want to perform the task without exerting any kind of like physical correction that's gonna, you know, creating conflict. Back to that other video, we were talking about how conflict, you don't want to create it. So, and that's it for that video. And appreciate you following with me. If you have any questions, DM, subscribe below, like the video. Thanks.